guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Transfer Daily where we bring you the latest ins and outs regarding West Brom's transfer business this January transfer window. As usual, before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and check out our vlog from yesterday's FA Cup game at Brighton. It was a good game, 0-0 draws, but we'll take a replay and we'll just hope for the best in the replay at the Hawthorns. But back to transfer business. So the first news of today is the news that was confirmed this morning that Sako has left West Bromwich Albion. He was only with us briefly, but he has returned to his former club, Crystal Palace. In my opinion, I don't think it's going to make much difference, if I'm being honest. I mean, he was only with us for a short time. He only started a couple of games. He wasn't really in favour, so... And his performances, I wouldn't say were outstanding. I mean, he had that one goal in the FA Cup against Wigan, but, you know, he wasn't as impactful as people such as Dwight Gale and Harvey Barnes and, you know, others. So, I don't think it's going to make much difference. Good luck to him. Again, I personally, I think he best will make the subs bench, but... at Crystal Palace, but you don't know. I mean, you don't know what plans Roy Hodgson has for him, so I don't know. We'll move on. I don't think it'll make too much of a difference, but we'll see. The next bit of news is that, as reported in the Birmingham Mail, West Brom are apparently planning to raid Premier League Fulham for 3 players in particular who were listed in the article. Stefan Johansson, who's a midfielder, Abubakar Kamara, who's a striker, and Kevin McDonald, who's a defender. Now, I think there's varying aspects to these 3, to be honest. I mean, the most likely, I think, is Abubakar Kamara. It was reported recently that he's had a bust-up in the training ground, and more often than not, when these sort of things happen, players fall out of favour. And I think Claudio Ranieri might have a bit of a problem, you know, putting him in the first team if he's going to have problems like that. And he is quite a vicious player. I have heard that he's had spats with people in the past. So, you know, we could offer an escape route for him. I think he's a good striker, and he could provide cover for Dwight Gale and Jay Rodriguez, because, in my opinion, Hal Robson-Kanu is just... not good enough. I'm sorry, but in his time with us, he's just not proven himself, and I think that West Brom could do better, and I think Abubakar Kamara could be the answer. I mean, it's a drop down from the Premier League to the Championship, but of course it will probably give him more game time. It'll probably you know, increase his confidence a bit and probably just calm him down, you know. So and it'll do him good if Ranieri doesn't have any plans to play him. Now, Stefan Johansson is a midfielder. Now, these 2, Stefan Johansson and Kevin McDonald, I'm not sure it's going to happen, if I'm being honest. I mean, Kevin McDonald, I don't think would be a very, very popular choice because he's an ex-Wolverhampton Wanderers player. So I don't think that would go terribly well with the fans. So I think possibly that one might have to be ruled out. But Stefan Johansson... he's a midfielder. I don't know too much about him, if I'm being honest. But he's a Premier League midfielder, so he could come in. And obviously with West Brom having problems with the midfield at the minute, such as Jake Livermore's suspension and Matt Phillips being out injured and stuff like that, he could provide, you know, short-term cover and also being sort of like an impact sub maybe. But I think it would be good if we did get him. You know, obviously it's a Premier League player coming down, so it could, you know, really help our promotion chances if we had that sort of thing. So, you know, any one of those 3 I think would be popular. Well, Kevin McDonald less so, but I would take any of the other 2 if I'm being personally honest. So we'll have to see on that one. But they have to do something quick. Obviously, the transfer window closes on Thursday, I believe, so we'll have to be quick. Now, the other bit of news, this is pure speculation. I'm personally don't think it's going to happen. There are reports that Harvey Barnes is going to depart Leicester City once again and return to the Hawthorns. Now, this has arisen after Claude Puel's comments after the Leicester City defeat to the Wolverhampton Wanderers, stating that possibly putting Barnes back in was possibly a mistake. But personally, I don't think it's going to happen. You don't recall someone and then say, oh, hey, I'm going to send you straight back. That's just not going to happen. So I think we'll possibly have to face the possibility that our hopes are not going to come true on this one. Obviously, I wish Harvey all the best. You know, I think he is a Premier League player and he deserves to be there. And I think we'll just be grateful for the time we had with him, you know. So, I don't know. I mean, it's disappointing, but we move on. Okay, so that's the end of today's Transfer Daily. As usual, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next Transfer Daily tomorrow. See you then.